This is another story of a Blaxploitation starlet who just did not get her just dues. Tamara Dobson was an icon. She passed away at just 56 years old, which is very sad because she was so young, and many today don't know of her legacy. But after this video, I'm sure you guys will be up to date on who Tamara Dobson is, and we can leave her legacy alive. But first, before we get into this video, hey friend, welcome to my channel, Karine Alourde, where we deep dive and break down the most iconic stars through history. If you're not yet subscribed, please be sure to do so and turn on your notifications so you never miss an upload. Now let's get into this video. Tamara Dobson was the epitome of beauty and grace, with a unique style that inspired many Black girls growing up. Her natural hairstyle, often adorned in afros and other natural styles, provided Black girls with a positive representation of their natural hair. Tamara showed us that you don't have to straighten your hair to be beautiful, and that embracing your natural texture is truly empowering. Aside from her hair, Tamara was also known for her incredible physique. Did you know that she did all her own stunts in Cleopatra Jones? And she was also 6'2", so she towered over most female leads of that decade, including the men. And in order to prepare for her role, she even learned karate. This level of dedication to her craft played a major role in her fitness regimen. But what about her diet and beauty routine? Tamara kept things simple, focusing on eating a balanced diet and taking care of her skin. She was never one to get caught up in fad diets or crazy skincare routines, and it's definitely evident through her skin, right? Her beautiful skin always glowed, even on camera. She loved drinking water and considered drinking water as taking a bath for your insides and removing all toxins and impurity. In a vintage interview I saw, like magazines from the 70s, etc., she stated, and I quote, "I get up at 7. Mother taught me that to sleep late means you lose half the day. I love the gym, the saunas, jacuzzi, baths, and I find yoga stimulating and conditioning to the mind as well as the body. It relaxes me, then I have a light lunch. I love soul food. I'm just a regular country girl." Bang Soo-han taught me karate for Cleopatra, and I found that karate gives me a sense of calm, awareness of everyone close, and power, and also the feeling that I can physically defend myself. Karate teaches me how I can manipulate myself or my body to where I want to be. Bodies are beautiful. I still have a long way to go with mine, end quote. Her makeup was always tastefully done. She loved the cat eye and wing liner with bold lips, usually opting for red lipsticks. She would also wear nude lipsticks with gloss and lip liner. She loved highlighter on her cheeks and would not leave the house without moisturizing her body from head to toe. And she just loved overall playing with makeup. When it came to fashion, Tamara was a true icon. As a former model, she had an incredible sense of style and always knew how to put an outfit together. She loved to wear furs and other luxurious fabrics. She loved expressing her creativity through fashion and playing around with colors. She had more of an Afrocentric style and loved big jewelry. And although she loved a lot of colors and bling, it always looked so classy and was tastefully done. Off-screen, Tamara was known for her kind spirit and infectious laughter. She was very shy and very timid, right? Especially when she had to speak in public, in front of people. I remember her accepting an award and Richard Pryor making fun of her after because she was so shy and timid on the stage announcing. She almost looked like she wanted to run off. So she was a very shy person, and it's crazy to think because you see her on screen and it's like no way she could be shy. But she definitely was. She came alive when she was acting.
Good evening. This year's nominees for the Costume Design Award are William Tice. The Academy congratulates Emilio Donante and accepts the award on his behalf. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tamara. Isn't she lovely?
She was a natural beauty, both inside and out, and left a lasting impression on those she met. Despite her fame, Tamara always remained grounded and humble, staying true to herself and her values. Tamara Dobson was a true trailblazer in every sense of the word. Her natural beauty, dedication to fitness, and impeccable sense of style made her an icon in the Black community and beyond. Her legacy continues to inspire generations of women today and encourages us all to embrace our true selves. Her favorite colors were brown and yellow, so leave a brown and yellow heart in the comments and give her flowers. Now let's get into her childhood. Tamara Dobson Dobson was born in Baltimore, Maryland on May 14, 1947. She grew up in a family of 6. As the second of 4 children, her parents Melvin and Evelyn Dobson were a working-class couple. Her father sold tickets for the Pennsylvania Railroad, while her mother was a beautician. Despite the family's financial struggles, they sacrificed a lot for their daughter. Tamara had the opportunity to take piano, tap, and ballet lessons. She attended Western High School, an all-girls school that had a reputation for being academically demanding. And after graduating, she went on to attend the Baltimore Institute of Art, where she received her degree in fashion illustration. Tamara's interest in fashion and art led her to pursue a career as a beautician. She started her professional journey in this field before being discovered by the modeling industry, which we will get into. While Tamara's childhood was not an easy one, she did have hobbies that brought her joy and helped her develop her talents. Her interest in the arts was evident from a young age, and she spent most of her free time drawing and painting. She also loved music and dance, which led her to take up piano, tap, and ballet classes. Tamara did not speak publicly about her childhood often, but her family did share some insight into her upbringing. Her sister Darylyn described Tamara as a happy-go-lucky kid who was always looking for ways to express herself creatively. Despite growing up in poverty, Tamara's parents instilled in her a strong work ethic and a sense of determination that served her well in her career. She broke barriers in the modeling industry, becoming one of the first Black models to achieve widespread success. Tamara ultimately went on to become an actress, starring in several films, including the iconic Blaxploitation movie Cleopatra Jones. Tamara Dobson was talented and determined. She was an individual who had a challenging but rewarding childhood. Her love of the arts and her strong work ethic helped her achieve great success in her career and served as a role model for many. Now let's get into her career. How did she get her start in the industry? Tamara Dobson was a remarkable figure in Hollywood during the 1970s. Her towering height of 6'2" was not only prominent, but it also paved the way for a successful career in modeling and acting. And Dobson started her career in Maryland, where she grew up. However, she moved to New York after graduating high school to pursue modeling and acting full-time. She was first spotted by Jet magazine during her early years in modeling, which led to her receiving several modeling jobs. Dobson's unique height and stunning beauty soon caught the attention of Vogue magazine, which was the start to her successful modeling career. In addition to her appearance in Vogue, Dobson also modeled for Essence magazine. She was also featured in commercials for Revlon and Chanel, amongst others. Aside from her modeling career, Dobson was an accomplished actress. She is well recognized for her role as Cleopatra Jones in the 1973 movie of the same name. Dobson's portrayal of Cleopatra Jones, a stylish and ruthlessly efficient government agent, quickly became a fan favorite. She also acted in several other movies, including Comeback, Charleston Blue, Chained Heat, and Norman, Is That You? As an actress, Dobson was known for her effortless charm, beauty, and commanding presence. She had a strong presence in front of the camera, and her performances were full of energy and conviction. And in 1976, she played Dr. Delora Bayliss in the 13th episode of Buck Rogers in the 25th Century, and in the following year, she starred in season 2 of Jason of Star Command. Dobson was not a stranger to receiving recognition and accolades for her work. She is listed by Guinness Book of World Records as the tallest leading lady in film, which highlights her unique position in Hollywood history. Dobson experienced racial discrimination during her time working on films. When interviewed by the New York Times, Dobson said, "I like being a woman. I have the kind of job I want to do. I have been discriminated against, but not because I'm a woman. It's because I am Black. I'm used to people not wanting to be with me because I'm Black. Before they see me as being female, they see me as being Black. The stigma that's been placed on you because you're Black gives you enough kill to get you through the woman thing. It makes you angry. Yes, it's much tougher being Black than being a woman," end quote. Tamara felt that she would have been a lot further in her career if society wasn't so bigoted. She had the talent, she had the skill, and the passion, but was often seen as a threat. She faced the most discrimination in the modeling industry, where they really didn't want to see Black faces on popular magazine covers. She would also go for roles outside of Blaxploitation films, but would be rejected because of her color. Sadly, like most Blaxploitation actresses of her time, she slowly would fade into obscurity once that genre grew out of popularity and would not be heard of as much by the public. Nonetheless, this is why this new generation, must keep these trailblazers' legacy going. I have a whole playlist for these vintage starlets, the Black starlets. I'll put in the comment section so you guys can watch and support them, because I really want their legacy to live on. Dobson's legacy has stood the test of time. Many modern celebrities today have cited her as a significant influence on their careers. Before I even knew who she was on my Pinterest and Tumblr boards because of her iconic hairstyle and her makeup, right? She paved the way for actresses with unique beauty and height, making her a true trailblazer in the industry. Tamara Dobson was a remarkable woman who made significant strides in the modeling and acting industries during the 1970s. Her natural charm and talent will continue to inspire many more generations of aspiring models and actresses. Please give her all her flowers and leave a brown and yellow heart in the comments for her. Unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. Tamara Dobson, the beloved actress and beloved model and fashion icon, passed away on October 2nd, 2006 at the age of 59. Her passing left a hole in the hearts of many who had come to love and admire her over the years. Despite her successful career and her striking beauty, Dobson never married or had children. While some may speculate as to why this was the case, the truth is only Dobson herself knew the reason behind her personal choices. She said in a vintage interview, and I quote, "You see, as she views the situation, I have a problem. I don't know how to play the game. I sometimes date young men, then middle-aged men. I find the older men more relaxed. They can teach me a lot about life. Younger men fumble, and they have problems too. I'd really love to be married, but I also love being single. It's going to take me a while to find someone to put up with me. I love to work," end quote. Dobson's death was the result of complications from pneumonia and multiple sclerosis, a condition she had been diagnosed with in 2000. While her illness may have slowed her down in her later years, she remained a fighter until the end. The news of Dobson's passing was met with sadness and grief from fans all over the world. As a trailblazer in the entertainment industry and a strong advocate for women's rights, she has touched the lives of many. In her last days, Dobson was at the Keswick Multi-Care Center in Baltimore, Maryland, where she received excellent care and support from her caregivers. She may have passed from this world, but her legacy lives on through her incredible work and the memories she left for all who knew her. Tamara Dobson will always be remembered as an icon who broke barriers and led the way for women in the entertainment industry. While her death was undoubtedly a great loss, her contributions to film, fashion, and society as a whole will never be forgotten. Rest in peace, Tamara Dobson. This is all I have for this video, and it's sad we didn't know much that happened in her later life, and there's not much photos of her as a baby or anything like that, and I hate that. I hate when there's not enough information on these starlets who lived these incredible lives but just didn't get the chance that they deserved because of the times that they were in. Had she lived during these days in this era, she would have been such a huge deal, right? She was gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Don't forget to leave a brown and yellow heart in the comments, and don't be shy. Comment who else would you guys like me to do a breakdown for, especially if it's a Blaxploitation or race film actress. I love doing those. And if you like the music you're listening to, the link is in the description. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time.